All right, greetings, ACT 109. This video is hopefully going to walk you through how to input information into the ResCheck guide. So ResCheck is developed by the U.S. Department of Energy in an effort to create a baseline of energy analysis. How efficient is a building actually being used? It is by no means a perfect solution or a great software, but it does give us at least a baseline and understanding of where our buildings start. So there are a couple links, and what we're going to have you do is I'm going to walk you through getting started. We're going to click the ResCheck guide. You can do one of a couple things. You can download it for Windows if you choose to. I use the web version, and so anything that I do in the class will be from the web version. The interface is a little bit different, but the concept is the same. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Start ResCheck Web. I already have an account, so it should log me in directly to my account. You can see it's saying that I am unknown at this time. If it doesn't, though, it'll take you to a home page, and what you want to do is just create a login. You can see I've got a couple of our projects here. So you do want to create a login and a password so that you can get back in. You can see some of my my projects are from 2012. Here's a 2011 version of the Judson I did a long time ago. So I'm going to walk you through creating actually a new project. So once you're logged in, we're going to go ahead and we're going to click the New Project tab. From that New Project tab, we're going to call it, I'm going to call this one the Judson, and I'm going to do Spring 19 just to keep it separated from some of the other ones. The project type, we're considering this new construction. So we're going to go through as if we were building that Judson home today without the right materials, with insulation, that kind of thing. We're going to go through the whole process like it was a new construction. So we're going to click the new construction. We are going to use a UA trade-off, and that's basically taking materials and their performance values and looking at what happens if we trade in better performing materials. So we're going to do the UA trade-off version. We'll continue to keep it a 1 and 2 family detached. Condition floor area. For this, we actually want to add some details. So one of the things that I've done is also, you have a link to what we call, or what I call, the solution file or a ResCheck guide. In this guide, I've created a small model that shows what the Judson looks like if it was built. So what we want to do is we want to take basically the floor area of our building. If we scroll down to the second or third page here, I've got an outline of the actual building from the construction documents that you've had. And I've done a little bit of the work for you. We've got this area A, the large main living area, which is 952 square feet. And then we've got this other little rectangle over here, which gives us an additional 138.8 square feet. So our total is roughly 1,090 square feet. So I'm going to flip back over to ResCheck, and I'm going to put in 1,090 square feet. And then we want to do this. Orientation, front faces. We do want to enable the orientation of the building. And I wonder if we have to specify. Let's go ahead and let's specify north is 0 degrees. And what that just means is that when the sun hits the south side of the building, the materials behave differently than they would on the north side of the building. So it helps us to have some orientation to the building. All ducts and air handlers are located within conditioned space. We are going to assume that that's probably not the case. Most of them are probably in the basement, which is unconditioned. We don't have a sunroom. We don't have a pool or a spa. And we are not using an interior wood-burning fireplace. So in information, this is helpful for me a little bit. If you want to do as the agent, you can put your name and number in this area, and then when you send your files to me, it should come through. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to save that, and that is basically getting started. Oh, our project location. Let's assume that we are in the Dearborn area, 48127. Let's try 128. Dearborn, Michigan. So we'll do 48128. And you can locate this anywhere you want to. Your numbers will be a little different based on energy use if it's not in Dearborn. So, and I don't know why we clicked on alteration. So there we go. Back to new construction. And now I'm going to save it. And we will move on to the next video.